what did Keith think of the movie?
He's not seen the movie.
Yeah? Are you a believer in fate, or do you think as two Australians it would have happened?
No idea.
Keith Urban isn't known for drama. He's known for country hits, smooth charm, and a smile that says everything's fine. But lately, that smile's gone. And when he finally spoke the words, that movie destroyed us. Fans knew he wasn't talking about fiction. He was talking about Baby Girl, the bold, steamy film that changed everything. After nearly 20 years of marriage to Nicole Kidman, Keith finally cracked. And Hollywood's still trying to pick up the pieces.
You know, we noticed Keith has a tattoo baby girl. Is that connected at all?
Oh, no. Separate, yeah. Coincidence, yeah. Yeah, crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. The Hollywood issue.
Let's start where the chaos began. Nicole Kidman had built her career on playing complex women. Powerful, emotional, a little dangerous. But when she signed on for Baby Girl, she wasn't just acting anymore. She was walking a razor's edge. The film followed a high-powered CEO who falls into an affair with a much younger intern. It wasn't subtle. It was sensual, raw, and unapologetically provocative. Critics called it art. Keith? He called it something else. Humiliation.
I love the fact that your husband has a tattoo behind his neck of Baby Girl, but in no way is tied to the movie. But after the movie, does it take a new, is it a new meaning now?
No. That's still ours, separate.
Sources close to the couple said Keith begged Nicole not to take that role. Not because he didn't trust her, but because of what it represented. It's not you, he allegedly told her. It's what the world will see when they watch it. Nicole, in true queen fashion, didn't back down. She said she was tired of being boxed into safe roles. She wanted to push boundaries again. But what she didn't realize was how far that push would go. Straight off the cliff of her marriage. Before we dive deeper, quick reminder. If you're loving these deep dives into celebrity chaos, make sure you hit that like button right now. It lets me know you're vibing with the story and helps more people find these wild Hollywood breakdowns. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. Because trust me, this saga is just heating up and the next one might blow your mind.
Tickle Magic actress adds, "There's something to knowing that no matter how painful or how difficult or how devastating something is, there is a way through." Nicole.
By the time filming wrapped, things were already tense. Keith would fly out to visit set, then disappear again for weeks. People noticed. Even her co-stars said something felt off. Nicole seemed distant. Her focus was on her work, her performance, her next big artistic statement. And Keith? He felt like he was losing her to a script written by someone else. That's when the first cracks started showing. Quietly, but deep. When Baby Girl premiered at Venice, Nicole was glowing. She strutted down the red carpet in that classic old Hollywood way. Diamonds, red lips, a calm that screamed confidence. But standing next to her, no one. Keith Urban, her husband of nearly 2 decades, was nowhere in sight. No matching tux. No supportive smile. Just empty space where a partner should be. And trust me, Hollywood noticed.
Yeah, we did New Year's Eve in Nashville. I flew here, we flew in and did New Year's Eve literally the day we got in. So kind of crazy. So now we get to go home and vibe and take it easy.
The gossip started fast. Where's Keith? Is he embarrassed? Is this the beginning of the end? Every outlet ran the story. Some said he was working. Others said he didn't want to be there. But insiders whispered that Keith refused to watch the film at all. He didn't want to see the scenes everyone was talking about, the ones that had social media on fire. One critic even tweeted, "Nicole Kidman's boldest performance yet. Some scenes so real they could ruin marriages." Turns out, maybe they did. Behind closed doors, the energy had shifted. Keith's friends in Nashville said he was struggling. He'd pour his heart into music, but every interview circled back to Nicole's movie. You could see it in his eyes. Exhaustion mixed with something darker. Meanwhile, Nicole was getting praised by every major outlet. Fearless, magnetic, career-defining. The applause got louder and the silence at home grew heavier. At one point, a close friend allegedly said Keith felt like the whole world had seen a side of Nicole that wasn't meant for them. It's one thing when it's acting, he reportedly said, but when millions of people are talking about it, it doesn't feel like fiction anymore. He wasn't jealous, he was hurt. The intimacy, the attention, the interviews where Nicole described her role as liberating. To Keith, it felt like she was celebrating the very thing that tore them apart. Nicole, on the other hand, was done explaining herself. She'd say things like, "Keith knew what kind of artist I was when we met," or "I don't ask for permission to create." That independence was exactly what made her powerful, and maybe exactly what made Keith snap. When you've been the supportive husband for 20 years, watching your partner step into a world that leaves you behind hits different.
When Vogue asked their new cover girl how she was doing in late August, the actress, who posed ringless, responded, "How many times do you have to be taught that you think you know where your life is going, and then it isn't going in that direction?"
Then came the argument that everyone close to them talks about. Late night, Nashville. Keith had just watched a private screener of Baby Girl. Word is he turned it off halfway through. The room went cold. "You let them see you like that?" he reportedly asked. "You let the world in, but you've been shutting me out." Nicole didn't say much back. Some say she just walked out. That was the night Keith allegedly packed a bag and left. Days later, Nicole showed up to a press event alone, smiling, polished, pretending nothing was wrong, but her eyes told a different story. Insiders said she looked tense, distracted, maybe even broken beneath the designer dress. Keith, meanwhile, was spotted in Nashville grabbing coffee with his wedding ring off. And if you know Keith Urban, that ring meant everything. That's when fans realized it was over.
About focusing on her career to deal with pain. Quote, "I put it in my work. There's a place for some of this to explode, implode, process, discover."
Then came the bombshell line that started this whole storm. During a quiet moment backstage at a show, Keith reportedly told a friend, "That movie destroyed us." The quote spread like wildfire. Every outlet ran it, and suddenly Baby Girl wasn't just a movie, it was a scandal. The man who wrote love songs about Nicole had officially turned the final page. Nicole didn't respond right away. She stayed focused on her work, kept giving interviews about creative freedom and female empowerment. But everyone could see it. Those words were armor. When reporters asked about Keith's comment, she smiled and said, "I'm proud of my work." Translation? She wasn't backing down.
Nicole Kidman details overcoming feeling broken amid her split from Keith Urban. Less than two.
And then came the divorce filing, September 30th. Irreconcilable differences. After 19 years, it was officially over. No alimony, no public blame game. Just a cold, clean cut. But according to people close to them, the paperwork was only the surface. They'd been living separate lives for months. Different cities, different worlds, different priorities. But here's the twist. While her marriage fell apart, Nicole's career soared. Baby Girl won her a major award at Venice. Critics called it brave and career-defining. So the very film Keith hated became her most celebrated performance in years. Talk about irony. It's like the universe rewarded her for the same thing that cost her a husband. Keith went quiet after that. No long statements, no messy interviews, just cryptic posts, new music, and emotional lyrics that fans swear are about Nicole. One song in particular had a line that felt too real. "She played her part and I lost mine." It doesn't get more raw than that. It doesn't.
I often think that if you weren't at that event, maybe you don't have the same friendship group, it may never have happened.
Well,
Never know.
You
but
never know.
It's fate. It's the universe.
Anyway, moving on.
Meanwhile, Nicole's been all smiles at events. But insiders say she's still processing it all. Friends claim she didn't expect Keith to walk away for good. She thought it was just another argument, another bump. But this time, he didn't come back. And when someone like Keith Urban, who's always been loyal, forgiving, devoted, finally says he's done, that's final. Now fans are divided. Half think Keith overreacted, that he couldn't handle a strong woman owning her art. The other half thinks Nicole went too far, that she forgot she was a wife before she was a character. Either way, the internet's eating it up. Memes, reaction videos, think pieces, the whole circus. And Nicole? she's still getting booked and busy, proving that heartbreak sells almost as well as talent. Some insiders even say Keith's inner circle warned him this would happen, that Nicole had been pulling away for years and baby girl was just the excuse. Others believe he couldn't handle seeing his wife outshine him again, especially on a global stage. Whatever the truth is, one thing's for sure. That movie didn't just test their marriage, it exposed it. And that's the tragic twist, isn't it? Two stars who once wrote love songs and acceptance speeches about each other ended up turning those words into wounds. Nicole's story was about creative freedom. Keith's was about respect and loyalty. In the end, neither got what they wanted. They both lost something priceless. So here we are. One blockbuster, one heartbreak, and one unforgettable quote that will haunt them both. That movie destroyed us. Maybe it did. Or maybe the truth is simpler. They destroyed themselves trying to live inside a Hollywood fairy tale. Either way, the curtain's closed, the lights are off, and the show is officially over. What do you think, though? Was Baby Girl just a movie? Or was it the line Nicole should never have crossed? Did Keith walk away because he couldn't handle the spotlight? Or because he finally saw the truth behind it? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this story's far from over. And if you're into deep dives like this, where Hollywood's perfect couples reveal their cracks, hit that subscribe button, tap like, and join the family. More spicy teas coming your way? And trust me, it's only getting hotter.